to Iran hurt the economy, hurt the people, force the government to agree to change much of its foreign policy.
The policy is not regime change, but we definitely want to put maximum pressure on the government. And it's not just to come back to discuss fixing a deal that's basically not fixable, dealing with the nuclear weapons aspect. We want to see a much broader retreat by Iran from their support for international terrorism, their belligerent military activity in the Middle East, and their ballistic missile nuclear-related programs.
All things Iran is unlikely to agree to. Still, the partners in the nuclear deal are urging dialogue.
We really just encourage the United States to start talking to its partners in Iran in order to be able to find a route forward.
The European Union is trying to protect its companies, taking the unusual step of issuing a blocking statement. That says European companies should ignore U.S. sanctions, but still, car companies, drug manufacturers, and many other big names are leaving Iran. The reason, if a company does business in the United States and then chooses to do business in Iran, well, the U.S. government can basically cut them out of the U.S. market. That is a much more important economic one. Government officials here say they will be watching closely, and they plan to aggressively enforce the sanctions that have been put in place. Still, the U.S. is going this alone. Unlike last time, the other major economies like China are vowing to continue to do business with Iran. And even though they technically will not be able to use the U.S. dollar, the world's currency, former State Department official Jared Blanc says they will find a way to work around that, and that will hurt the U.S. in the long term.
The world's banking system is like a sewer, and all of the plumbing runs to New York. There's no law of physics, there's no law of laws that says that has to be true. It's just the way things have developed since World War II. Right now, you've got the EU, which is, their economy is as large as ours. You've got China growing to the point that they will soon be larger than us. And if we abuse the power that we get from that central role, if we capriciously apply sanctions without taking into account the national security concerns of our closest allies and partners, we're going to lose that position.
The Trump administration is betting the power of the U.S. dollar is key to all economic growth all around the world.